Call the Resource Management meeting to order for Wednesday, October 20th. We'll start the day with the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm David Decker, the chair of the Resource Management Committee, and next item of business on the agenda this afternoon is a roll call.
Mr. Decker,
Here.
Mr. Graves,
Here.
Mr. Barnes, Mr. Dibble, Mr. Banton, Mr. Harris,
Here.
Mr. Crandall. 4 members present.
Is that enough for a quorum? How many do we have total?
7.
So we have a quorum. We can conduct business. Okay, thank you. Next item of business is approval of the minutes from September 22nd.
So moved.
Mr. Dibble moved it. Second? No. Carl Graves, thank you. Are there any additions or corrections to those minutes? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? And they are approved. Next item of business is start our committee reports. At this time, I'd like to say on behalf of the legislators, the county staff, and the public, we welcome back Craig Brack, and he was going to have a few comments. Welcome back.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you all for your patience and understanding. It's been an interesting year and a half, to put it mildly. The only thing I have to report is I am back, part-time obviously, and my first speaking engagement is tonight in Moonwinks, and I'm very glad and slowly getting back into the swing of things. So I look forward to working with you and working for you. So,
What group are you speaking to tonight?
Beta Gamma chapter of Delta Sigma. Throw a few more Greek letters after me. I don't know. Retired Allegheny County teachers. We'll set up with that. That's
all right.
that group.
Very good.
And we're talking about one-room country schoolhouses in Allegheny County.
Neat.
So it's good to be back and very good to see you, and I thank you once again.
Sounds like an interesting presentation tonight. Looking forward to your reports going forward.
I am too. Thank you.
Okay, next item on the agenda is a report from Scott Torrey. I don't see Scott in attendance today. We have his report. If any of you have any questions for Scott, don't hesitate to call him. He's more than happy to answer any questions that you have.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
if I may, and I know he's not here, but since it's on his report, I think Mr. Dibble would probably know the answer to this question. He's wanting to update the 2022, or the forest management plan next year. Do you recall if we did that in-house last time? I forgot when it was, in the 80s, or is it something we contracted out?
Have to defer to Scott on that one.
Okay. Sorry to put you on the spot.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Any other questions? Why, give Scott a call. Next item is Brian Perkins, Youth Bureau Director. Good afternoon, Brian.
Good afternoon, everyone. You do have my report. Things have just still been going along, I guess. Our youth leadership forum down at the bottom there is tentatively scheduled to happen in Albany So that's, in the past, we've taken a couple students, local students up to go to Albany. They do some leadership kind of courses while they're there for one day, and then they have a meeting and some other things going on there. They'll have a chance to go to see the legislature, tour the Capitol building, things like that. I'm anticipating that our governor's youth council representative would join me for that leadership forum also. If they do hold it in person, it's still up in the air. We've kind of been told to hold those weekends open as possible dates that we would do it if it happens at all. And then we did have our regional meeting this morning for the youth bureaus. Phoned in for that one, and more updates of kind of just what's happening with the state. I think one thing to note that has been happening actually with that is the Safe Harbor program that we've been working with DSS on. They're actually going to switch the funding from that so that it won't come through youth bureaus at all anymore. It's just going to go right through the DSS, which is how the majority of counties had been dealing with it anyway. The youth bureau funding system was what they were pushing it through, but it all just went to DSS, which was ultimately our plan anyhow. There just seems like they're going to cut out the middleman now.
Okay. Any other questions for Brian? Any questions on his report or anything this afternoon?
Okay.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Thank you.
Next, we have Laura Hunsberger, Cooperative Extension. Laura, good afternoon.
Hi.
Much easier to speak without that mask.
You're not kidding. I know. You have my report, if anybody has any questions. Otherwise, I was just going to highlight that we have our annual meeting scheduled for November 10th at the Belmont Legion. Everybody is invited. We are having a speaker, our dairy management specialist from the Southwest New York Ag Team will be giving an update on the dairy extension work going on in the county. And we have 6 board seats that are available this year, which is a lot for us because we split in 2015 with Cattaraugus, so we had 2 3-year timeframes for board members, so we have large turnover this year. So we are going to be doing our election online. It's a survey that you can access from our website, so I will send all of you a link to that, as well as I think that Brenda is probably going to nudge you about the annual meeting at some point in time. So I'll make sure you guys all get a hold of that. I think that is that. And just to let you know that since Mr. Dibble did ask me about the status of the building, we have decided to put it back on the market. So we will not be pursuing that anymore. So,
Okay. Any questions for Laura?
yeah,
Which building? The building or the old building?
the Willits building. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yep.
You probably heard in the news all the supply chain problems. And when I was reading through here, this farm to school program with the school cafeterias, have you heard of any problems that any of the schools that are having in getting items to put on the?
I have not heard that at all. I can follow up and let you know, but no, that has not come across my desk.
I would hope not. That would be,
That'd be pretty awful.
it would be pretty awful with breakfast and lunches
Yep,
both being served.
agreed.
Yep, these kids depend on that. All right, are there any other questions? Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.
Is there any old business to come before the committee?
I do want to circle back, if I could, to Mr. Harris's question. It looks like the last county forest management plan was done in 2012, and Soil and Water hired a consultant forester, Paul Krester, Krester. I don't know if that refreshes Mr. Dibble's memory on that or not, but it looks like they hired a consultant to complete that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't see any other old business. Is there any new business? Anything for the good of the order?
Mr. Chairman, as it appears there's no further business to conduct, I move we adjourn.
Do I have a second? Mr. Dibble? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay, thank you. We're adjourned.